everyone, and welcome to Nasboys Reacts. Today we're going back in time and watch the 2002 Aaron's 499. I'm here with Mike and Cam. This is their first time ever watching this race. What is y'all's expectations or maybe even some predictions for the race today?
I'm expecting to see some crazy racing as per usual at Talladega. I'm really excited to watch this race.
Yeah, definitely some crazy racing. Expecting probably the big one to happen maybe mid-race. It's 2002.
Now, who do y'all have winning this race? Jimmy Johnson, he's on the pole.
I'm going to go, dang, it's taking me a while. I'm going to go with Jeff Burton.
Oh, Jeff Burton.
Dang it, Mike. I'm going Jeff.
Same pick there.
And it's got the 15 pushing it along.
And that's a lot of help, too.
Man, I miss the sound of those engines.
Man, Robbie Gorse, he's already blocking somebody.
Yeah,
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 8 car, got Ryan Newman and 12 behind him.
Now leaving on track one, Jimmy
That's
Johnson.
Robbie Gordon trying to make a little bit of a move on the outside.
Warmed up.
Correct.
Fluids will heat up. Things will pick up here very short.
Oh, look at this onboard view from
Kenny
Junior.
Wallace, Tony Stewart, 3 wide in the back straight there, in the middle.
You got the comers and the goers here. I mean, I just look at our score monitor. 43
3
cars.
wide.
I think only about 5 was running in the same position they started in at the completion of lap 1. Oh, yeah, this thing just heats up.
Oh, look at this view. 3 wide. You see Stewart and Burton there.
Let's have a look at speed and RPM.
Really won't see the RPMs change that much. You know, at Martinsville, we see it way down here, way up here. You see it's going to hang right in here around 7,000.
Yeah,
Got 189 miles an hour, 190, 191.
Yeah, it's right?
191
Yeah.
in the first turn.
Kurt Busch swept down high and created that third lane.
those cars.
And just think that they only qualify.
Yeah,
at
dude.
I should have never gotten rid of this camera. I really like this.
All right, we're back. Well, they won't for a second.
Whatever color wins the vote.
Jeff Green in the 30 car.
That's why I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Straighter in a pink car. All right.
Jeff Green's trying to get the bomb lane going again. And there's Jeff Gordon in that beautiful Pepsi scheme.
Jeff Gordon has passed his
Yeah.
Jimmy
Is that yes,
Johnson,
that they were racing
Gordon
way
is half
better
over
and more aggressive.
Johnson's car.
But
That's
I bet those were
Jeremy
actually.
Mayfield right behind Gordon. Kevin
Jeff does not look that different from today.
Two kind of drivers
No,
here,
it really
Mike. There's
doesn't.
those that
Now you mentioned
Yeah, this Pepsi scheme is cool.
you're going to see.
now you mentioned wrecking. How many wrecks do you think is going to be in this race? I already know, but what do y'all
They
think?
don't know what to fear. I mean, Jeff Gordon started 10th. He fell back to about 25th.
If I had to take a good guess, I'm gonna say
Steve, what's wrong with
3.
Kenny Schrader's car?
Okay.
I'm going to say 5.
5, okay.
I think it's 3, man. They're all racing pretty good.
I have not mentioned this cool Jimmy Johnson scheme. All the rookie stripes, too. I just realized this was his rookie year, technically.
It was, yeah.
These things, they start
This is-
But yeah, that Jimmy Johnson scheme, very iconic, obviously.
to that restrictor plate on there, and the heat goes up, the power
It's a
goes
very
down,
iconic
it won't run a lick. After
That Rusty Wallace one is iconic.
Look at Mike Skinner moving up to the field.
Mike Skinner changed.
I know. Look at that.
Yeah.
Had to start the tail end of the field and look at the.
You know, Jimmy Johnson was really good in his rookie year. Actually, I mean, he won a good bit of races. He won the pole in his first start of the season, and he ran well at Talladega and Daytona that year.
He
So
hadn't been out there with 40
Yeah, of course he was.
all week long. You get out there in a little pack of cars,
But who was in that
pretty
22?
happy.
I
The
can't
tank on
remember
the grill,
the line.
temperatures are good.
the 22 Ward Burton.
Together, saw an opening
Couple
there.
of close calls.
We took it.
With Kurt Busch and some other driver, he moved to try to get in front of somebody.
Yeah, I just saw that too. That was crazy.
There's the breakaway. 7 cars. Here's
And as you can see, that pack is starting to catch up. That's still doing the 3-lane racing.
Wow. So there's
The product of the restrictor plate
packs.
is you'll get so close.
Basically, yes.
yeah, but it's basically 3 packs. I don't know if that's a good product.
Jeff Gordon. No, that's correct. Jeff Gordon trying to get into the lead pack.
And he's definitely losing that top.
Barely there. He needs to get to that car in front of him's bumper, obviously.
He doesn't have enough steam to stay with him.
Now, if y'all saw on the screen a couple seconds ago, it showed up next on the schedule was California. Back then, Auto Club Speedway was called California Speedway until about 2000. I want to say 2006, maybe, is when they changed the name. There's Jeff Gordon moving up.
That stuff always scares me, whether it's today or 2002.
Oh, here comes Dodge Nation, baby. Dodge up there.
Mayfield, yeah.
Jeremy Mayfield.
Mayfield to the lead.
And Jeremy Mayfield was on the Dale Jr. Download podcast a couple weeks ago, and he's here battling with Jr. for the lead.
Well, Jr.'s about to get the lead back because he's got Waltrip and he seems faster.
Mayfield's in that 19th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Casey Atwood is behind Jeremy Mayfield on the outside lane.
I love the car. Like, they always use
Yeah.
And he said, see how I did?
Mark Martin's behind Casey Atwood in the 6 car. Look how many people were there. It's like sold out. Like hundreds of thousands of people.
And then it's like really from like, I'd say the year 2004, maybe 2003, it just started declining. It's like every year it just got worse.
Jerry says the car's fine. He just got shuffled out.
Probably because of Dale and also with NASCAR's stupidity with their rules.
I think 2006 was the last good year of NASCAR when it comes to fans being there.
I think it was around like 2011 there started to become more lower attendance around the 2010s. Oh, look at 43 of John Andretti up there. Scott Wimmer in 23. Whew, that was close. I really loved watching these races back in the day, man. I tell you what.
Well, it's cool for me because it's not like it's a race I've seen before. It's like all
Well, I definitely like agree. Like, if it's a race I haven't seen before, I'm definitely intrigued. This one I've seen about 4 times in my life, but this is one of my favorite Talladega races of all time. I'm surprised it went this long without pitting. 46 laps.
Yeah,
I'm not really that surprised.
My thing is, I think 40. But then again, you know what? Tires weren't like what they are now.
Yeah.
Did anybody mention
Never mind.
They were actually good tires.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they weren't like what they are now.
Now, one thing y'all probably don't know, back in the 90s, they had to pit like every 35 laps at Talladega. But back in the 2000s, they would have long green flag runs at occasion, and they would make either 45 or 50 laps.
Yeah, well, another reason why, I guess, now that I think about it, like, why stages, I don't think I like is there's more strategy when there is no stages.
Right.
I think it leaves more of the driver for the team to pick, not for NASCAR to pick. Like, well, okay, we're going now, I guess.
Exactly. So.
Look at that angle.
He gets that car Daytona better as the race goes along. It don't seem to matter.
Yeah, IndyCar uses that angle a lot, but NASCAR still uses it at some points, but not as much as they should, in my opinion.
Agreed. We're going to get.
Mayfield's got a fast car.
Yeah, the Dodgers were pretty good so far in this race. You see Elliott Saller's up the 4th. See, this was talking about. This was talked about earlier. They need more of this, where they show more of the mechanicism of the sport.
It's like here. We have to NASCAR, let's show part of the car to them.
And it's exactly
right. Like, if this was today, Michael Waltrip or Dale Jr. would have blocked Mayfield and then went into the outside wall.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You see how close they got there in the backstretch. After Green Club pit stops, they're still close. They're still caught up and they're still in a pack. There's maybe a couple packs. There's like 2. But they're all still really close.
That sucks. I won't get to watch USA Today. Or USA on it, whatever.
True.
Now, KFC has the rat deep fryer thing. What is Taco Bell? Whoa, that was close.
Dale Jarrett almost got wrecked. That was a close one. What a save.
In contact with his teammate, Matt Kenseth.
I I saved
Oh, the old-timey radio communications. That sounds like an arcade game that I played a couple times when I went to the beach. They had an old NASCAR arcade game. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I remember.
Okay.
I think I'm getting a little young for that one. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of context. So NASCAR used to have like arcade machines, and it looked like the car a little bit, like the cockpit. It's basically like a driving game, and you just like drive around the track for like 5-10 laps. And they had it in like the early 2000s and the late 2010s and late 2000s. Like there was one they made, I think, in 2011 with like Kyle Busch, and then there was one from like 2000, I want to say like maybe 2006 maybe.
Daryl, when you shake that car sideways,
Here's a
I can't remember
replay.
what year it was, but I remember playing both those versions.
is the effect to the car
Yeah.
behind you as if you'd hit your brake.
See, Kenta was trying to slide underneath, or he's trying to help him, but he got into him a little too much there.
He says, I can't make
Yeah, just a racing deal. It looked like he kind of hooked his right rear a little bit. I would just like to say that I really, really hate Matt Kenseth's strategy right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's just screwing himself over.
He's gonna get himself lapped again.
We're about to see the effect of that.
Well, he's got to top it. I mean, he's got to take a
Look at him. They're already.
Well, he is going to be out. He's going to be probably in the pack, but he's not going to be in the lead very long.
And here comes the 4 o'clock express.
two like there was earlier.
John Andretti dips underneath.
John Andretti trying to make a move. Oh,
Not up to full speed.
It takes
nice move by John Andretti. And Matt Kenseth off the pace a little bit. He's got no help.
Price that time. Under the yellow, all the teams.
There we go. Finally, yellow. Let's see what happened.
Came right back in again.
So I
First
said
yellow.
3 cautions and you said, or 2 rounds and you said,
I said 5. Yeah.
It was for debris. It's crazy when 116 laps without a yellow.
Here, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Michael Waltrip, Dale Jarrett, just topping that tank.
They're all coming back down pit road for fuel.
10 or 11 laps, so no need for tires. Just go ahead and fill that thing with fuel. Why? Because at the end of the race, when you have to make another green flag stop, and I don't think anyone could make it from here, you'll spend less time on pit road in your pit box, less fuel to put in.
Start finish line.
Here we go.
Turn 1.
see, I want to see how many people jump down to the bottom. I just want to see
Pace car
how
speed 70 miles an hour. Bring them down. Pace car is off. That's a start.
We'll see. They've been racing smart all day, so let's see if they're going to force their way down or are they going to let it go organically.
20 by the time they get to the start-finish line. And it will continue to climb all the way around this racetrack and even then some, Daryl. Yeah, it'll probably be back to the start-finish line again for you.
Looks like they're going to wait a little bit.
Some great news as Matt Kenseth leads this
Kenseth trying to get by, I believe, Dale Jarrett.
injured in the
I like this in
kept us in a draft, so I just stayed out there. And, same with the second stop here. When they did that again, I stayed out because they had the cars all around us were running the same speed. So really didn't have nothing to lose except for just, if we could have got the caution a little earlier, we'd be on our own lap. So, the Waltmore's running good. It's just, you got to draft your way through there, and that's what we're doing. All right, let's go to Matt Yoakum.
Robbie Reiser is a good crew chief.
You want to know what blocking looks like?
Junior just went way high there.
His Roush teammate, the Ford of 97, Kurt Busch.
We'll see how strong Dale Earnhardt
There's
Jr.
Roush
is. That
racing to the
car
inside.
right here because he's being gamed up by the
Well, I don't think you guys saw it, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 Roush cars and Ryan Newman in the
me
mix.
and RK.
Oh, they messed it up.
Yeah.
You know what we have now?
Crank
it up.
20,000 horsepower, man. Michael just got passionate.
Crank it up.
Best part of NASCAR on Fox, so let's all shut up for a few minutes. Got no help, he's going.
65 to
Music to my ears was what that was.
lead lap.
Oh, facts. That engine's helmet is so beautiful. Wonder.
Jeff Gordon's Chevrolet and 6 Fords behind them.
Maybe Allison. He was really good at Talladega.
Michael Waltrip, along with Kurt Busch and Robbie Gordon,
Yeah, he
have
was-
been
he
playing
was known to be
190
good
mile
at
an hour
this.
croquet as Earnhardt Jr. takes the lead.
You got a replay.
Composure, because the guy in that blue car
Whoa.
right there is just about to lose
Oh,
his.
Bobby came down in the push. Michael Waltrip out of the groove. Michael, very aggressive move by Michael Waltrip.
I mean, he's not doing his car any favor either.
He's pushing Kurt Busch, and it wasn't even Kurt Busch's fault. He's still pushing Kurt Busch.
He was trying not to go below the O-line. Wow, 97, he might... There's a lot of damage to quarter panel he made around the tire area.
About 20 laps.
Truex Jr. is also a parent.
Now is, again, no tires and just one can of
People ask me all the time why I don't like Truex, because he has to whine whenever he gets passed.
71 car. Donnie Allison, we talked about in 71.
I don't know why, but every time I see Truex, it kind of reminds me of
and their last victory here in 1980 the Alabama Gang's Neil Bonnet.
Why does Elliott Sadler look like Timmy Hill a little bit?
You know, this movie...
Mike, you're on position.
Yes.
Now...
In this past episode, he picked Bubba Wallace.
Now... Allow it, okay. I'm also in a Timmy Hill group chat. Did you know that? Timmy Hill fan group chat? I don't talk in there. I'm just in there to see what they say, honestly.
You'll see it buff up every now and then. That's just because the wind will get up to it.
No, he's got a lot of fans because everybody's got to ride him because of the iRacing crowd.
The engine and everything.
I mean, I like him because he's from Maryland. He's in a small part of Maryland, but his fans are just, I don't know why they're fans of him.
Keep the
Whatever.
flying all the way off the car. Not help the aerodynamics of the wheel as far as the safety issue. Keep the hood attached to the car. That all started after the 1997.
That's a good representation, but I will say, like, Hill's a nice dude. He's trying to make it, you know. He's not an... I was going to say an island boy trying to make it, but more like a Maryland boy trying to make it. Weird that it didn't show up on your screen that I was streaming. That doesn't make any sense.
You know, those guys in the Fords,
If it's in your streaming, then we're streaming, so I don't care.
Good.
I don't have to watch it because I'm on the stream, so anyway, back to the
Accordion's back.
Oh,
Man.
here we go.
Stewart in the wall.
The big one.
Robbie Gordon said it's a 33.
hard hit for Robbie Gordon. Oh, huge wreck.
The big one.
The big one.
Oh, that hit for the inside wall.
At least 20 cars.
Man, what a wreck.
Oh, Bobby Labonte got caught at the end.
Oh, nowhere for him to
The
go.
way this started, Kyle Petty
Bill Elliott, he was hanging out in the back and he had nowhere to go.
and as he
And to
tried
race
to
it
get
back to the
behind the
line.
the whole field kind of accordion together.
Man,
Mayhem.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Looks like Dale Jr. is going to retain the lead. Let's see what happened with this wreck.
yeah. These replays are going to be crazy.
Might have gotten him there.
The wreck. There's Bobby Labonte.
Bobby Labonte's good now. He's all right.
He just got the 19.
Mark Martin, Jeremy Mayfield, a lot of good drivers and good cars got taken out.
Mark Martin, Ricky Craven, he was having a pretty decent day.
To the outside wall.
Jeremy Mayfield wrecked out. No.
Jeremy came up in front of Bobby Labonte.
They went 4 wide.
He's trying to find a place in line, and everybody's scrambling.
Oh, he hooked. Ooh.
Mike Wallace in the 33.
Tony Stewart had nowhere to go because this white car 33, just went right into him. Nowhere to go for Stewart. Causing that chain reaction.
Mark Martin, Terry Labonte.
No, watch. Here's Bobby Labonte right back here.
Look,
Watch
he
this.
just nowhere, just the last second.
That was Mayfield.
Mayfield come across and got him.
Did y'all see Elliott Sadler's hit on the inside wall?
Elliott Sadler took that.
I did see that.
He's okay.
Oh, this is going to be a good angle.
Kenseth is out of the car.
I've seen this one
Okay.
before.
Bobby Labonte has climbed out.
29 and the 31, both the Childress's cars.
Steve Park has climbed from his car, and so has Dave Blaney.
Oh, here's the inside view.
Pit
Like
road
this
with
one.
damage.
From Tony Stewart. Nudge, wall, mayhem.
He just got pinched into the wall.
Excellent angle. Looks like he was just chilling in the cockpit there.
Leaders will pit.
Yeah,
Steve Burns.
now we're in. Now we're in.
Kenny Wallace is into the 98.
There's going to be more replays if I'm correct.
Gone gas only, but they're afraid. Crew chief Bobby Kennedy. Dale Jarrett's out of the
Look at the official down there right at the exit of pit road. They don't have officials down there anymore.
two-time champion for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
First off the road.
You hear the crowd cheering? The crowd cheering.
Daryl, let's have another look.
Yeah, you see right here as they come off the corner. Of course, this is the lead.
Oh, this is another
It's on the
interesting.
inside wall again.
Look at this view.
Boy, watch that 21 car go out across there.
Wow.
And I mean, that thing is picking up speed.
bam, right into the end of that wall. It's a good thing.
I mean, the fifth place car had a problem. That's what happens.
What car is that just is in the grass that just barely made it through?
Here's Elliott Sadler.
Unfortunately, it's around the right side.
Oh my gosh, what a hit.
Saturday's race all over.
Here they come.
With a lot more cars in contention after the big one.
I wouldn't even say that we're finished yet because, now we're going for the win and we've only got a few laps.
12 to go when they come back to the line.
And listen, jumping out front a big lead like that is not really a good thing because you're a sitting duck.
They kicked that pole sitter down to the bottom right there. He's going to go from about third to about seventh here before they can
trying to get to his teammate Jimmy Johnson.
after the restart.
No. Wait, yes he is.
Behind.
Kurt Busch in that 97, Sterling Martin.
Here we go.
Michael Waltrip in the 15. 10 to go this time.
No, Michael Waltrip fights back on the outside.
Every man for himself.
We got some four-wide racing going on back here.
You just want to get somebody behind you that'll work with you. I believe that 15 car would be my choice.
Mark Martin's car rolling to a halt on the back straightaway. He had come out from the garage with a lot of
Here
damage.
comes Traps.
Oh boy, there's still fight coming off
On the bottom. Can he get some help from Brett Bodine?
He's down there at the bottom. He's got a little help from Brett Bodine
Yes.
in the 11.
Well, he's got his teammate right behind him too. So
They might wreck again.
he's working hard right now. 10 to go, and anybody can win this thing.
There's Robbie Gorman on the inside lane.
Again, damage from that big crash. Dale Earnhardt Jr. His
Whoa,
teammate
look at
Michael
this.
Waltrip ducks to the inside as they come
Michael.
up turn 4.
Major push.
But Junior said no.
9 to go.
Jimmy Johnson right there. Oh, no, yes, that is Jimmy Johnson. My apologies.
It affects the cars behind him. He can suck one guy up. Then he moves on
Make
and sucks another
contact.
guy up.
And who's coming to the front after being tail out Charlie most of the race? Jeffrey Bodine, third place finisher in the 500. He's right in the middle of that mix in the 09.
And the reason he
It's
wasn't
the thick
there
of it.
is he missed the
Down on Jeff Burton. He's in third barely.
Since Daytona. Dick Burton. Well, Jeffrey Bodine has not felt well in that car.
Jeff Bodine, I was talking about him earlier in the race. He's up here. He finished well in the Daytona 500, and now he's up in the front here at the end of the Talladega.
Remember, he has not.
Oh, that's probably going to be yellow. Mark Martin stopped. No, his car.
I knew it was a wreck.
His car's dead. He was in the other. He was in that big wreck.
Mark Martin's car.
Now here it is.
That draws the caution. We will get this race restarted, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. will bring them to the caution flag.
Well, he didn't wreck. He stopped on the track because his car died.
Thank goodness.
He was in that big wreck, and his car, I guess, just decided to quit.
Yeah, you need help. Looks like they're
The debris I've seen flying around, just like paper and stuff.
I just don't think you want to wait to that last lap there. I think you want to do it early.
Got to do it. Got to do it. And if you had to do it right now.
Green flag.
Green.
Ran into the back of Sterling Marlin as they took the
5 to go. 4 to go.
Trying to anticipate the start.
Ward Burton ducks out. Hooks up with his brother Jeff. Jimmy Johnson just ahead of them.
And there you see Dale Jr. getting that big lead. Buddy, I just don't know about that.
Maybe.
They're kicking Jeffrey Bodine, the 09 car there, out of the
Dale
line.
Jr., of course, pulling away.
That's an awfully big lead to have there, Darryl.
It is.
Ward Burton, who won the Daytona 500s, trying to get up there, but he doesn't have help. Gosh, he got ran to the apron.
Wanted to see. Get that much behind him. Get them racing each other. Get them side by side.
Slice and dice.
Play both sides of the street.
Slice and dice.
Work the middle.
Here comes Ward.
Gotcha.
Daytona 500 winner Burton in the 22.
Help from brother Jeff in the 99.
Now, if Michael will stay behind Dale Jr., I don't think they got anything to worry about. Fast through the center of the corner. He just is able to pull everybody.
Oh, Jimmy!
Jimmy Johnson's trying to be aggressive here.
He literally about lost it. He about lost it. That was close.
Yeah, I thought he was going to turn Michael.
Helped the head guy with the 22 car. And now he's
Here
on
comes Ward.
But he don't have a lot of
He won the
Big of
500.
a factor in this race.
A lot of folks behind him, just not a lot of help.
If Jimmy gets behind,
Boy, this is really nerve-wracking for Dale Jr. He's got to make the right move. He's got to make the right move to keep those
I
guys
don't know,
behind
dude.
him.
Dale Jr.'s been strong, and Jimmy's...
Here comes Jimmy Johnson. He's got a fast
Too much.
car.
Waltrip's blocking Jimmy a lot.
Here comes Walter. He might just help his teammate. Oh, here comes Kenny. Oh, he went up on the line.
He got forced down there, too. I don't know if they penalized him or not. 45 was the goal you on, too.
Yeah, but he didn't advance his position, I don't think.
Nope.
Get by him on the high side.
Yeah, I don't
All right, here we go. Down the backstretch. Final time here.
But he's just too fast.
1 lap ago, they got that run. If Kurt Busch can get right to the back bumper of Michael Waltrip, they may have...
Look at all those fans.
Earnhardt fans.
Junior Nation. Oh, look at Kurt Busch.
Say no to Dale Jarrett. Move up the track.
Gosh, front guy got forced up to the wall.
Dale Jr.'s in the catbird seat now. Those guys are starting to...
That's Jeff Byrne that got put up there.
Dale Jr. is going to win in Earnhardt country yet again. No! Yes, he is going to win in Earnhardt country.
Waltrip's got to run. Here they come.
It's not enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I had a feeling Dale Jr. was going to win the race. I could have picked him earlier. But whatever. That was a pretty interesting race. Congrats to Dale Jr. It's like 20 years late.
First, second, and fifth.
That was Dale Jr.'s second straight win at Talladega. He also won in the fall race, so three wins in a row, and then he ended up winning 2003 as well. You see, there's Jeff Gordon. He finished fourth. Oh, what did y'all think about the race?
I thought it was a very good race. I enjoyed watching it. It wasn't too eventful. It was just good, solid racing, but not really too much to talk about. I thought it was a great race.
Now, what about you, Cam? What was your thoughts on the race and everything that happened?
Really good race. I like the competitiveness of it. You know, every single driver seemed to have a level head, to it. You know, no one was really a baby about anything. And, you know, when looking at it, it was very, a lot of it was really clean, very good. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat almost the whole time. So if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I wish the finish was a little more eventful, but that's okay. It was a good race.
Definitely,
really good race.
Definitely 9 out of 10. You see Junior's now doing a burnout in the grass here. But yeah, is there anything y'all want to say before we close out the video? I really enjoyed doing this race with y'all, and we definitely got to do more in the future.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Only thing I'm going to say is like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.
Yeah, same as what Cam said, and also give us races to react to, because we don't have too many ideas. So if you guys want to see us react to a specific race, it can be from any year. Let us know.
Yeah, definitely. And thank y'all for those that have watched this entire thing. Y'all are troopers, and thank y'all so much for your support. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and follow our socials, of course, in the description below.
Peace.